So this is another common interview question. To figure out the second largest element from the list, consider we are having a list with values. Some random values. Okay, so consider this is my list. So if I need to figure out the second largest element from the list, first what we can do is we can apply a sorting and we can take the second last element, so that would be the second largest value, right? So in our case what happens, so we are having duplicate values. So if I am applying that method, so if you look at here, if I take the second last element, I'll be getting 235. This is not the second largest element in our case. It should be 135, right? So to remove these duplicate values, what I can do is I can convert this list into another set. Okay, so this will not be having any duplicate values. And again what I'm doing, I'm converting this into a list because I need to apply a sort function to it. So I'll name it as k, then I would say k dot sort. If I'm printing k, now this is exactly sorted out, and if I am accessing the second last element, that will be the second largest element of the list. So this is one method. So sometimes you might not be able to write this inbuilt sort function, so in that case you need to write your own logic. So I'll give you the logic as well. So this is again I'm specifying the list. What you can do is you can create a for loop and can specify the length of list minus 1, define another loop from the ith value to the length of the list, and now you have to check the condition. If list of I is greater than list of j, what you have to do, you have to swap the values. To swap the values, I introduce a temporary variable that will be storing the value for list of I, and I would say list of j equal to list of I vice versa, list of I equal to list of j, and list of j equal to temporary value. Okay, and if I'm printing the list, you can see it got sorted. So you can apply this method, or if you can apply the sort, anything would be fine, and you can get this out. Also sometimes you might be thinking like, okay, to remove the duplicates you can apply a set to this list. So but we have to careful when we are doing a set, because sometimes what happen, this set, right, this order might get shuffled. Okay, so then again you are converting to a list. Okay, I'll call it as I. If I'm printing I, so if you look at here, the value got shuffled, right? So if you are taking the second largest element, so that will not be the right output. So you have to always make sure once after the conversion to the list, then you have to perform the sort. Okay, dot sort, and after that you can take the second last element, so that would be the second largest element. So this is one approach. To solve this, we are having another method as well, so I'll call it as method 2. You can define the minimum value, so that is min of this list, and re-execute it. Okay, so min of list. Then you can define a maximum value, so that is the maximum value of this list. Now you can log through it for I in a list, so I'm taking the value. Then I'll do a comparison here. If I greater than the minimum value and I should be less than the maximum value, in that case I'm assigning the minimum value to I. Okay, so then I am printing the minimum value. So this would be the second largest value, so in our case 135. So you can choose any approach to solve this problem.